down, and Ondrej Činić from the Czech Republic really does blast out in the final of the men's single sculls. Germany's Marcel Hacker in lane number 5. Not as quick getting out as he usually is. He's out to full length. A lane order in 1, top of the picture, Sweden. Lane 2, Norway, Olaf Tufte, the Olympic champion. Great Britain's Alan Campbell goes in lane number 3. The world champion from New Zealand in 4. Germany's Marcel Hacker in 5. And from the Czech Republic, Ondrej Činić is closest to us in lane number 6. But now, Dan, Marcel Hacker really starting just to stretch out into length.
It's interesting how he's changed his rowing style as well. He's sitting much lower in the boat. He used to sit very tall and upright and just pump his legs, big long arms and legs. And now he's sitting lower in the boat. He's sitting lower and he's reaching more with his body to get that length. And it seems to be paying off, whether he can sustain that. Interesting also that world champion Mahe Drysdale was just sitting back a little bit. He takes a while to get into his stride, but here he is now, just beginning to move. But look at Alan Campbell go.
We're talking to Alan over the last couple of days, and he was talking about this final, thinking he's in no better company than around him. On his right, the Olympic champion, Olaf Tufte from Norway. On his left, Mahe Drysdale, the defending world champion. And this really is a big step, because his one goal, the one thing that this guy wants to do, is be the Olympic champion next year. So you've got to step up at the World Championships. Nothing like doing it the year before. Through the 500-meter mark now, Great Britain's Alan Campbell just leading, but only just. It's a matter of feet and inches, but that's fine, because this guy has really matured through the 2007 World Cup Series, through the 2007 season. Usually we see him blasting out, and now he's just really calm and collective. There he is, Dan. First look at him.
He's sitting low. He's also changed his rowing style a bit. Sitting low, less in the shoulders, more in the legs and the lower back. That kind of horizontal drive, which is very, very effective for him. But he has matured, he's listening to his coaches, and he's actually really thinking about the middle part of the race. Not trying to get as much as he can, as quickly as he can, but trying to get a really good race rhythm. But look at Mahe Drysdale, big finish there at the end of the stroke. Very unusual to see Tufte up in front. He comes from behind, he's usually about a length down on the leaders. Here he is up in front, and is he moving? Look at this.
In the yellow boat, the Olympic champion now has opened up a half a boat length lead on Alan Campbell, but Alan is long and relaxed from Great Britain in lane number 3. The black boat is also the boat we need to watch. That's Mahe Drysdale, but we're looking at Olaf Tufte, the Olympic champion. Doesn't he look just great? Look how narrow the boats are. These are just fine racing machines, and you think about being up on 35 strokes a minute, racing for your life in what are just such delicate crafts.
He's sculling very well, Tufte. He's just moving beautifully. Sitting very, very low, very long forward.
So at the halfway mark now, Alan Campbell from Great Britain led it through 500. He's down into 3rd position now at the 1,000 meters. It's Norway from New Zealand, from Great Britain. He's still in a very, very good position here. Marcel Hacker back in 6th position. Incredible now. He's going to have to turn it around in the 3rd 500. A lane order. Sweden in 1. Norway, Olaf Tufte, the Olympic champion. There he is. Oh, just smooth and relaxed out to half a boat length lead over Great Britain's Alan Campbell behind him, 1 length down in the white boat, half a length down on Olaf Tufte. New Zealand's Mahe Drysdale in lane number 4. Germany, there he is, Marcel Hacker struggling along there in lane number 5. And the Czech Republic, there he is there, Ondrej Činić in lane number 6.
Well, Činić not out of it, but now look, Mahe Drysdale has checked that move of Tufte, that first part of the race with Tufte, and Mahe Drysdale is now just lengthening out. And that power, he's a very tall guy, he's a very big athlete, so he's got long arms and legs, and he makes sure that he uses every bit of the stroke. He finishes it out better than almost any of the other scullers.
Well, these are hallowed waters for Team New Zealand. Back in 1972 at the Munich Olympics, the New Zealand 8 won the gold medal. They've been legends ever since that now. And here is Mahe Drysdale going out to half a length lead now on Olaf Tufte, looking to emulate Rob Waddell, who was the Olympic champion in 2004 in this event.
Now, Alan Campbell has had a steadier middle 1,000. I think that Tufte went out really hard to see if he could shake everybody up. He's going to be vulnerable in the last 500 meters, where usually he's strong, and that's where Alan Campbell's fast finish could have an effect.
We're now getting into the business end of the final of the men's heavyweight single scull, and Mahe Drysdale has just opened up the field in that third 500 meters. He's opened up clear water on Norway. Olaf Tufte from Norway, the Olympic champion. Ondrej Čelik from the Czech Republic has moved up. We're looking at Marcel Hacker, who almost looks to be paddling here. Now, Great Britain's Alan Campbell in lane number 3 had a great first 500. He's had a pretty steady middle 1,000. We know he's got an explosive turn of speed in the closing stages. He's gonna need it. It's looking very, very unlikely that he will catch Mahe Drysdale. He's got to look to the left to look at Ondrej Čelik from the Czech Republic in lane at number 6, who's having a fabulous scull in the closing stages. Look, it's New Zealand from Olaf Tufte from Great Britain, and the Czech Republic's Ondrej Čelik up there as well.
Very good move there from Drysdale. He's completely destroyed the field. But I'm worried about Čelik, but can Campbell now hold it off? Tufte is not tiring. Campbell's got to move now. He's got about 300 meters to go.
So inside the last closing stages, every single stroke is now precious. Up goes Olaf Tufte from Norway. He's out front. Look at the black boat. Mahe Drysdale on hallowed waters here at Munich. The same place where the team has done so well in the past. Out to one length, sculling away from everybody else. And Alan Campbell back in fourth. He's got 10 strokes to move it into the bronze medal position. But coming up to the line, defending his title, Mahe Drysdale from New Zealand in first place. And Olaf Tufte hanging on for bronze. Ondrej Čelik from the Czech Republic moves into silver medal. And disappointing for Alan Campbell, who would have felt in the first part of that race that the gold medal was on. It's fourth today for Alan.
Fourth today for Alan, and in fact, it's good that he didn't win it, because I think it's going to make him so hungry for the Olympic title. But Drysdale looks unstoppable. Drysdale was really fantastic, and Čelik's last 500 meters was brilliant.
2 years in a row he's been world champion, defended again. It's 3 in a row for Mark.